It's Women's Month and women are doing it for themselves. Today we're cooking with a young entrepreneur, Sekgametsi. She owns a catering and cleaning business in Bloemfontein. Taste exploits, it's at it again. Let's get inside and learn another interesting and easy recipe.
Hello, Ruby.
Hi, Sekgametsi.
Welcome to my kitchen. This way. First things first, we need to put on our apron. Let me just help you with that. Okay.
Sekgametsi, what's on the menu?
Our main ingredients are the rump steak, the potatoes, and the green beans. And now for the salad, we're gonna use the lettuce, feta cheese, olives, your cocktail tomatoes, the onions. Obviously, we'll be cutting them into julienne strips, and our robot peppers.
Okay, Sekgametsi, what is the first step now?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to please help me and peel the potato. While you're peeling the potato for me, I'm just gonna boil the green beans so long.
So Sekgametsi, where does your passion for cooking come from?
It started from childhood whilst I was watching my grandmother preparing a meal for us. And then I went to study hospitality management at ML Salton Technikon in Durban. And it has been like that ever since.
How long was the studying for?
I studied for 2 years, but unfortunately I didn't complete my course. Now that I'm done with that, are the potatoes ready? Oh, thank you.
Are you happy?
Very much. So now we need to start boiling the potatoes together with the green beans. So can we move over to the stove, please?
No problem.
Please bring the potato dish with.
After cutting the potatoes into cubes, place them into a pot. Add a pinch of bicarbonate of soda and salt. Allow the pot to boil for 15 minutes until the potatoes are soft, for the purpose of turning it into a mash.
Now we'll use our seasoning, just a little bit for taste. Now we can move on to the green beans.
Place green beans into a separate pot. Add water, a spoonful of margarine, and bring to boil for 10 minutes to keep the nutrients alive.
Our green beans are ready.
I see you've also added margarine in there.
Yes, it's just to add a little bit of gloss. As you can see, they're a bit nice and glossy. I'm gonna ask you to chop the peppers into julienne strips. Now I'll just show you with one what I'm talking about. Now please make sure that the sizes are a bit the same, and be careful when you're holding the knife so that you can get the right cuts into the pepper. It can be a bit tricky sometimes.
Done.
Oh, thank you. That's perfect. Can we please start with our green salad? I'll take you through the ingredients. So we're going to use this dish.
Okay.
We need the lettuce. Can you please just put the lettuce in?
Gooi it in, all of it.
Just pour it in. And the most important thing is to wash it thoroughly, because sometimes you'll find soil particles stuck in the lettuce or a little bit of ants. So it's very important to wash it thoroughly. The next thing will be your peppers. You can just hoy them like you did with the lettuce. Next, it's gonna be the onions.
All of them?
All of them. Toss the salad with your hands.
I thought this was not allowed in the kitchen.
No, as long as your hands are clean,
all right,
there's no problem.
Don't worry about that. I always wash them before.
Okay. And then we're gonna put the tomatoes.
Cut or just like this?
No, just like that. It brings life into the salad, makes it pop.
I can see it adding some color.
Now that our salad is done, we can put it in the fridge so long and get ready to prepare our meat. I'll clear up the kitchen so long.
No problem.
Now we can start preparing our steak.
I've always been under the impression that meat takes long to cook. Is this true?
Not really. It depends on the method of cooking that you're going to use, and in our case we're just gonna fry. So it's gonna take more or less 3 minutes tops.
3 minutes.
Yes.
And then how much oil do you need to fry this?
I prefer not to use oil. There are a lot of ways of frying your meat, and in our case we're going to use just a little bit of water, and then we'll let the meat cook on its own fat.
It was a pleasure cooking with you. It will be an even greater pleasure eating your food. So let me just get to the tasting.
I hope you enjoy it.
Start with the steak.
And
Oh my goodness. It tastes really good, Him.
thank you. I'm
Very
glad you
tender.
liked it.
And yet, just enough spice. Okay, let's just move on to the beans quickly. Crunchy, fresh. And then I also am tasting a bit of that margarine flavor. No, it just adds well.
The richness.
Yes.
Creaminess.
It adds quite well to it. Crispy and fresh. I like it. Okay, now
What's the verdict?
10 out of 10.
Thank
Thank you so much. No, it's a really good meal. So, okay, before I continue, let's just hear from you. Who exactly do you cater for?
I'm currently catering for the Department of Arts and Culture here in Bloemfontein. So I've done catering for a lot of their events, and I also do private events when I'm booked.
Private events.
Yes.
How can we get a hold of you?
Okay, you can reach me at 051 523 9925, or you can email me at sekga@hotmail.co.uk.
So there you have it, folks. For more tips on how to make this delicious meal, you can find it on hlaselatv.co.za, or you can contact Sekgametsi directly. And that was it for today on Taste Exploits.